Welcome back to yet another episode of the xploreUXCast, where we help you make sense of your users or your customers. I'm your host, Obruke. Today, we're exploring an incredibly crucial topic in our interconnected world: usability testing across cultures, bridging diverse user needs. Whether you're a seasoned UX professional, a product owner, or just someone curious about how we create user-friendly designs for global audiences, this episode is for you, so let's jump right in. Imagine you're launching a new app. It's sleek, it's functional, and it's ready to hit the market. But there's one catch. You want it to succeed, not just in your home country, but worldwide. How do you ensure it's user-friendly for people in Tokyo, Nairobi, Buenos Aires, and Berlin? The answer lies in understanding the importance of usability testing across cultures. In this episode, we'll uncover why usability testing across cultures is not just a nice to have, but a necessity. We'll break down the challenges, share real-world examples, and discuss strategies for bridging diverse user needs. So let's dive right in. To start, let's talk about what we mean by culture in the context of usability testing. Culture encompasses a wide range of factors, including language, traditions, values, communication styles, and even technology usage habits. When we design for a global audience, we need to be aware of these differences and how they affect user interaction with our product. For example, color symbolism varies widely between cultures. In Western countries, white is often associated with purity and weddings. In many Asian cultures, however, white is associated with mourning and funerals. Imagine the faux pas of designing a celebratory app with white as the primary color for an Asian market. Now let's talk about why usability testing is so important. Usability testing ensures that a product is easy to use and meets the needs of its users. But when you're dealing with a global audience, it's not as simple as just translating text or adjusting a color scheme. Different cultures have different expectations, behaviors, and ways of interacting with technology. For example, a button placement that's intuitive in one country might be confusing in another. The color red, which signifies excitement in one culture, can mean danger or warning in another. Even the format of date and time can vary significantly. Take the example of the popular social media platform, Facebook. When they expanded globally, they had to adapt their interface for different languages, but they also had to consider cultural norms. In some countries, the concept of sharing personal information online was a sensitive issue. Thus, Facebook had to balance between its core design and local user preferences. Now, why is cultural sensitivity so important in usability testing? Well, it's simple. A product that works brilliantly in one culture can flop miserably in another if the cultural context isn't considered. This isn't just about avoiding cultural faux pas, it's about making sure your product is intuitive and meets the needs of users from different backgrounds. Cultural sensitivity in usability testing helps to identify potential friction points for users from diverse backgrounds. For example, navigation patterns can differ. Some cultures prefer vertical scrolling, while others might find horizontal scrolling more intuitive. Forms of communication also vary. Directness is appreciated in some cultures, while others might find it off-putting. So, what exactly are these cultural differences we're talking about? Let's break it down. 1. Visual design. Colors and symbols can carry different meanings across cultures. For instance, while white is associated with purity and weddings in many Western cultures, it's often linked with mourning in some Asian cultures. 2. Navigation and layout. Users in different countries might have varying expectations for website or app navigation. Western users often prefer a left to right reading flow, while users in languages such as Arabic or Hebrew might be accustomed to right to left navigation. 3. Interaction styles. Different cultures have different norms for interaction. For example, in some cultures, users might prefer minimalistic designs with fewer options to avoid overwhelming them, while others might expect a wealth of choices and detailed information. Love xploreUXCast. Here's how you can make a difference. Be a UX champion. Chat with friends, family, and anyone who wants to learn about UX and usability testing. You can supercharge the show. Subscribe, rate, and review xploreUXCast on wherever you listen to podcasts. This helps others discover the good stuff and lets the platform know we're winning. Let's talk UX. Leave comments on the podcast or social media. Got a burning testing question or a topic you'd love to hear explored? Hit me up. And join the UX crew by signing up for our newsletter on LinkedIn and connect with fellow UX enthusiasts. See links in the description. Let's look at a case study. The global expansion of IKEA's website. IKEA, known for its user-friendly furniture shopping experience, faced challenges when adapting its website for various cultures. In Japan, the company needed to simplify navigation and offer more detailed product information due to different shopping habits and consumer expectations. So, how do we design usability tests that are inclusive and culturally sensitive? Here are a few key strategies. 1. Recruit diverse participants. It's crucial to have a diverse group of participants for your usability tests. This means considering various demographics such as age, gender, socioeconomic status, and of course, cultural background. The more diverse your participant pool, the more comprehensive your understanding of potential usability issues will be. 2. Contextual inquiry. Conducting contextual inquiries can provide deep insights. This involves observing users in their natural environment, understanding their daily routines, and seeing how they interact with technology in real-life scenarios. This method can reveal cultural nuances that you might not catch in a lab setting. 3. Local moderators. Having local moderators who understand the cultural context can make a huge difference. They can help interpret user feedback more accurately and can make participants feel more comfortable, leading to more honest and useful responses. 4. Iterative testing. Usability testing should be an iterative process. Start with a small group from a specific cultural background, gather insights, make adjustments, and then test again with another group. This ongoing process helps refine the product to meet the needs of a broader audience. Let's bring this to life with some real-world examples. One classic case is that of Google. When they expanded their services to Japan, they initially struggled because their minimalist design didn't resonate with Japanese users who preferred more information-dense interfaces. By adapting their design to include more content on the homepage, they were able to significantly improve user engagement. Also, Google's localization efforts. Google has successfully navigated cultural differences by customizing its search engine results and interfaces to meet local user needs. In China, for instance, Google adapted its search results and user interface to align with local content regulations and user preferences. Another great example is e-commerce giant Alibaba. Understanding that trust is a significant barrier in online shopping for Chinese users, they incorporated features like instant messaging with sellers and detailed product reviews. This cultural insight helped them build a platform that resonated deeply with their target audience. Netflix's global expansion. Netflix has tailored its platform for various markets by adjusting language settings, content recommendations, and even the design of its user interface. They use extensive cross cultural testing to ensure that their service feels local and relevant to users worldwide. Curious about the latest UX trends? Sign up for our UX newsletter on LinkedIn. See the link in the description section of this episode. Airbnb's adaptation strategies. Airbnb conducted thorough usability testing to understand how users from different cultures interact with its platform. They made adjustments to their booking process, imagery, and user communication to cater to diverse cultural expectations, resulting in a more inclusive with their target-only experience. Challenges and solutions. Of course, testing across cultures comes with its own set of challenges. Language barriers can lead to miscommunication, and logistical issues can arise when trying to coordinate tests across different time zones. But these challenges are not insurmountable. For language barriers, working with professional translators and local moderators can ensure clarity and accuracy. Tools like remote usability testing platforms can help mitigate logistical issues, allowing you to conduct tests asynchronously. The future of global usability testing. As we look to the future, the importance of usability testing across cultures will only grow. With technology continuing to break down geographical barriers, creating products that are universally accessible and appealing is more crucial than ever. Emerging technologies like AI and machine learning can play a role in analyzing vast amounts of user data from diverse cultural backgrounds, helping us uncover patterns and preferences that might not be immediately obvious. Final thoughts. So, there you have it. Usability testing across cultures is not just a box to check off in your product development process. It's a vital practice that can make the difference between a product that's globally successful and one that's not. By understanding and respecting cultural differences, recruiting diverse participants, and employing local insights, we can create products that truly bridge diverse user needs. Thank you for joining us on this episode of xploreUXCast. If you found this discussion insightful, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this podcast with your colleagues and friends. Have questions or want to share your own experiences with cultural usability testing? Don't hesitate to reach out to us on X at xploreUXCast or through our website xploreUX.com. Until next time, keep designing with empathy and insight. Cheers and have a good one.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me